Hello guys, it's Simon here from Windows Gaming, playing Stardrive 2, which is a pretty new game which I picked up. I had the previous one, so I got a discount on the second one, and so far I'm really loving it. It's a pretty traditional 4X game, but with some really nice features, and apparently it's all done by pretty much one guy, which is amazing considering how big and detailed it is. Hang on, let me just choose some research. Okay, what I'd do today is I thought I'd tell you all about the Protobomb Superweapon that you can get. I started this save just literally to make this video, and got really lucky, which I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, the Protobomb is basically a random event which you can find usually pretty early on in a single player game. Near your starting homeworld, and you have to meet certain criteria, and then you get this super weapon. But I'll show you because it's going to make a lot more sense if I show you. So I've just started off. Can't really see because I've got my stupid. There we go. I've just started off, and there's a little question mark on the map, which is unexplored anomaly. So these are random events that you can find, and I happen to know that this one, luckily enough, is a mysterious asteroid. So you get this, first of all, when you first find it. Floating alone in deep space, this mysterious asteroid appears quite clearly to have been artificially created. By whom and for what purpose remains a total mystery. We could study it if we wanted to dedicate some resources to the task. Okay, so then you get a couple of options. If you have 5 freighters free, I have no freighters free at all because I've literally just started the game, I've got nothing, then you can tow it back, but you lose those 5 freighters for 10 turns, but you gain the special project, Study the Mysterious Asteroid. If you've got 100 billion credits, you could just pay for it. You can blow it up so that no other, I mean, if you haven't got the resources like I haven't at the moment, I could blow it up and then no one would ever have it. Just to stop the AI getting hold of it. I'm not sure if the AI would actually use this, but you never know. You don't want them getting hold of it anyway, because it is really good. Or you can leave the asteroid alone, which is what I'm going to have to do for now, until I have enough resources. Okay, so I've carried on with the game a little bit, and I now have enough money to pay for it. So you send a fleet back to the asteroid, and you get exactly the same options, but this time I have 100 billion credits. So I'm going to dispatch a science team to take extensive readings, minus 100 billion credits, but you gain special project, Study Mysterious Asteroid. Okay, nothing happens. What you have to do is go to your research, and you'll have this Study Mysterious Asteroid under special project. This slider determines how much of your research goes into this project. I'm going to put it all into it, and that would still take 50 turns because I've just started off the game. I've got nothing going on, so this is going to take a while. I might actually put that right down, but yeah, you just need to finish this research. You can do it at the same time as other research, it will just slow everything down, but yeah, I'll show you what happens after that. Okay, so once you've eventually research the Mysterious Asteroid Special Project, you will get this option come up. Our study of the artificial asteroid has revealed some startling results. Quantum dating blah, 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 places the age of this object at nearly 2.3 billion years. The object is infused with large quantities of a jet black substance that has proven highly reactive to organic materials. Dun dun dun. When exposed to biomatter, this protomolecule is capable of quickly integrating with and altering the gene sequences of the underlying biomatter. Sounds good? At this point, you can either say, we've learned enough about this mystery, shut the project down, never hear from it again, that's it, it's out of the game, no one can have it. Or, our citizens will make excellent test subjects. Take 2 citizens from a populated world and expose them to the material. So for 20 turns on whatever planet it picks, I don't think it picks your home world if it has a choice. You'll have minus 20 approval because you're testing on your own people. Obviously you want to do that if you want the Protobomb. So you do that, nothing happens. Let's go have a look. It was the homeworld actually, did I take it all back? If you look at that approval summary. Scientific experiments, 20 turns, and I've lost some farmers. So I'm now losing money. So I'm going to have to shove some guys in there. Okay. And you can get on there. Okay. So yeah, now you have to wait for the 20 turns to wear off. Okay, so after a few turns, I think that was actually 5 turns, this will come up, gruesome results. The results are in from our decision to expose some of our citizens to the protomolecule. Yep, sorry about that. The results were interesting. We divided the test subject into 2 groups, dosing one group with the protomolecule and leaving the other as a control group. Gain protobomb. Excellent. Perhaps we can find some suitable targets for this weapon. So now, it just so happens that my scouts have just discovered the United Federation, who are doing quite a lot better than me by the looks of it. But that's no big surprise. So yeah, I've just found their space, so they'd make excellent test subjects. If you go to the shipyard now, go away, you will now have under systems, protobomb, biological weapon derived from the mysterious protomolecule. So what I'm going to do is shove one in there. Doesn't really matter how many you have, you really only need one, because one shot will destroy a planet, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm just gonna make a quick bomber here. I think that'll do, and then just shove the rest full of fuel cells so we can get to where we want to go. I don't really bother making this a combat ship at all, and have a separate bomber fleet. Okay. So that's pretty rubbish, but simple. Call it Proto Bomber. Save. Yes, please. Oh, let's hang on. Gotta give it a wicked paint job. There we go. Okay. So now, I'm gonna build that ship and send it into the United Federation and see what they think. Okay, so I thought I'd pick it back up with 4 turns away from the... I'm guessing this is the solar system, and we're going to probably be testing out the protobomb on Earth, which is kind of dodgy, but we don't care. Because we filled it up with fuel cells, we've actually had enough to get from our home planet through the wormhole, and we're now coming up on what I assume is going to be Earth. Yep. Okay, so what we've done is come into the core space of the United Federation. Greetings, Hurricane Vasectomy. Don't worry about that. The Federation would like to propose a trade for your Imperial Bank to... What? Okay, I thought he was going to be saying, get the hell out of my land. Yeah, you can have that, because I'm eventually going to want peace with you at some point. No, they're greedy, so they're not going to want that. Okay. Yeah, duh, of course we want something for this stuff. Well, you're such a good guy. Okay. Excellent, so now they're going to like me a bit. Oh, here we go. Without an open borders treaty, the ships you have moved into our space are considered hostile. Well, yeah, they're pretty damn hostile. But I think we're friends, and if we formalise a pact, then we would be happy. Discuss. Well, it's going to overload my tolerance anyway, so nope. And I've now just got some stuff from them, that's good. Okay, we're going to continue. Hope they don't have a... What is this? Please don't have just run out of fuel. Okay, so they've got a fleet kind of around their home planet, but we're not at war yet, so hopefully I'll be able to bomb their place before they can declare war on me. Okay. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay, so this is apparently the solar system, is it? Well, there's Earth, looking good. Nope, not recognizing any of these other ones. Okay, this could be a bit of an issue because they've got a fleet here. We're just going to have to hope that my Chrysalis Mark II is good enough to beat their UFS Excelsior. And if not, then this will all have been for nothing. So, yeah, let's hope that works. Okay, so slight change of plan. Earth was being all pissy about being bombed. So I eventually redesigned a cruiser with a lot of fuel and a bomb. And we found that they left some other horrible planet undefended, so we're going to bomb that instead. Which makes perfect sense. Yes, you have to be at war with the race planet you want to bomb. They have no orbital defences, and it's ready for a ground assault. They have 5 human infantry, and you can either leave or bombard. We want to bombard, obviously. I don't think it makes a difference what your target priority is with the protobomb. You get 2 strikes per bomb module, but they respawn every turn. Doesn't matter if you're in the middle of enemy territory, in space, whatever, they respawn every turn. So we're just going to target the ground troops, and all you do is just click explosion. Right. We have now used the plague bomb. If you have done this for the first time, you should have just got an achievement saying for science, which is just for using the plague bomb or protobomb, whatever you want to call it. You'll notice this planet has now gained the infected status. A planet that has been infected with the protomolecule is no place for civilized life, as it is overrun with terrible vomit zombies. That's right. And other mutated life forms. Infected planets gain plus 75% resistance to bombardment attacks due to the incredible adaptability of the protomolecule. So what we've just done is turned the entire population of this planet into vomit zombies. As you can see here, the ground forces are now T-pose vomit zombies. Okay. You should then get this pop-up. The deployment of the protomolecule to the planet's surface quickly begins to bear its grisly fruit. Unprotected organics in the blast zone are almost immediately turned into vomit zombies. Look how they're running to and fro, spewing their vile goo on the other citizens. Magnificent. Our enemies are literally tearing one another apart. Excellent. Bring me some space popcorn so that I can watch the carnage unfold, is your only option. And that's the protobomb done, basically. So what that's done, at the moment, at least for me, and I'm sure I've read this on a forum as well, there is a slight glitch where when you use a protobomb, an Empire's sort of core space disappears and just leaves them with bits around their colonies. I think after a turn this goes back to normal, or it might be a save and reload, puts it back to normal, but it's not an issue anyway. So basically, they've now lost control of this planet entirely. I don't know if the population will still increase, but the planet now has 5 ground troops, which are vomit zombies. And that was the Protobomb Superweapon. All you need to do is bomb their planets just once, one bomb, and they lose control of it completely. They no longer have that planet, and they find it very hard to retake them, as they're covered in zombies. If you manage to land ground troops on this planet and beat the zombies, you do gain control of the planet, but it still has this infected trait, which, as far as I can tell, does absolutely nothing except makes your citizens 75% more resistant to bombardment. So it's basically win-win for everyone except whoever you're bombing. And yeah, that's pretty much the bomb. I'll try and find some ground troops and get an invasion going here on this thing. Okay, we've managed to make peace with the United Federation by giving them some technology, which was very easy. And I've got some troop transports over to Haman 1, which is starving, but it is infected. I also didn't realise it had diamond rain, which is always nice. So we're... How about no? How about... I don't care. So yeah, now we're going to try and invade this with our tiny little peeps. I'm not sure how we're going to fare against the vomit zombies. Probably bad. But we'll see. I've never used polyp ground troops before. Oh my goodness, that's loud. And I reckon we're going to get wrecked. Oh, this is a nice place. So yeah, this is what it turns the people into. It doesn't matter what race they are, they always turn into these, I guess they're kind of human looking. They've got vomit. This unit makes a biological vomit attack within range 3. Any unit that takes damage from this attack will be infected by the protomolecule and become a zombie, which is obviously pretty damn annoying. And then they've got swipe. This protomolecule has greatly enhanced this physical blah, blah, blah. This unit makes a melee attack, blah blah blah. And then I've got my plants on chairs, my plant spiders in chairs, which I think are going to get wrecked. But, you know, who knows. I'm just going to sit here and let them really scarily sprint across at me. You know what, I'm going to spread out a bit so I got some more firing arc. Okay. Yeah, they've got a lot of movement points. And they're not actually that tough, considering. Yeah, it might be alright actually. I was expecting them to be a lot tougher than they are. They probably do a ridiculous amount of damage though, so I'm not too keen on letting them get too close. Are we in range? Yes. You know, I'm gonna just fire through it like that. And take out one of them. Okay, the ground combat on this is not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's alright, you know. Yeah, let's see what they actually... Oh man, that's terrifying. I'm gonna try this new polyp thing, which I have no idea what it does. Wow, that was some dodgy noise, but okay. Seems pretty good. I'm gonna let this guy see what this zombie can do in close combat. Oh, he hasn't done anything yet. He's got enough to do either. I am please waiting. Is this his turn? Is this his turn? Well then. I did also read on a forum somewhere that they might be slightly glitched, and when they try and vomit they can't actually vomit, and you stuck in their turn forever. So really, that's how terrible this zombie plague is. They will destroy your game because they'll just sit here forever and you can't leave. Other than that though, it's a great super weapon. You just need to kill them all before they get into close combat because they will break your save. Is there anything I can do? Oh, I could forfeit the battle. That's what they're doing, those sneaky guys. They come up here and then stay here forever and make you surrender. It's your only option. Okay, well then. Well played, zombie. Well played. Yeah, it's still just his turn, can't do a thing. Well, that was very exciting. Anyway, if you do manage to kill them all, you get the planet with, as I said, 75% resistance to bombardment, which is great. But until it's patched, I would maybe not bother with attacking. Maybe just bombard them from orbit with neurotoxin bombs or nuclear bombs just to kill the zombies, or ground combat if you're confident you can kill them before they get into close combat. Okay, thank you very much. This has been all about the protomolecule and the plague bomb. Thank you very much for watching and goodbye.